What's going on, guys? Bare Hands here, bringing you some gameplay from the challenge this weekend. I will tell you what, this thing was so difficult for me. Typically with 12-winch challenges, I don't have too much trouble. Usually it takes me about, I would say on average, 3 tries to get it. Sometimes I get lucky and get it on my first try. This one took me a plethora of tries. I don't know, definitely over 10. So, yeah, feeling kind of noob after this weekend. What we were playing with starting off was the P.E.K.K.A. Mega Knight deck, and that's what we're going to show here. And then I'm actually going to show 2 12-win games, one that one of my friends played, and then my grand finale 12-win victory. Playing against a not spawner, what am I looking for here? Kind of spell bait deck, log bait, and he's got that princess, he's got the Inferno Tower. Don't know if that was the right play, getting my Mega Knight in there, because it just kind of melts there. But we have our Mega Minion on Mega Might. I can't even speak. Got the Mega Minion on the Mega Knight. It also is going to melt. We're going to throw down the Electro Wizard. We miss that perfect Electro Wizard hit, and then we soak 3 Fire Spirits. So at the beginning of this game, I'm throwing the WoW out because I'm definitely feeling sloppy. But the idea of this deck, actually, Clash with Ash did a video on this thing. He said it was super easy to win with it. I tried it. I was expecting it to be super easy. And guess what, Ash? It wasn't easy. I get that pump down, which I feel like is a necessity for this deck. Kind of the whole point of it is to build up the Elixir advantage to where they just cannot stop the push that they're going against. He's got the Knight, which I feel like is one of the strongest counters right now for the Mega Knight. He's going to get the Goblin Barrel going here, and we're going to drop the Mega Knight on it, but that one Goblin on the far side just does tons of damage to us. If I was a little bit more confident, we would have thrown that Mega Knight as it came over the river and nailed that perfect drop on the Goblin Barrel, similar to getting the stun with the Electro Wizard. We're going to have to go ahead and Fireball here. We're not going to be able to take care of the Inferno Tower. His Mega Knight is going to come rolling in here, and this is kind of the position we want to be in. Have our P.E.K.K.A. as the counter. Oh my goodness, the Goblins almost had it. But we have an Elixir advantage because of all of the Elixir pumps that we have down on the field. So he takes out this tower over here, but we're going to just go in really quickly here, throw our Mega Knight down. He tries to sneak in some Fire Spirits behind us there. We're going to jump in here. We're going to kill everything there. And look at this. Oh, man, you got to be, like, certain that this game is over. But Bandit Mega Knight sneaked the tower out with 2 seconds remaining. So, talk about going from dire, pretty much felt like we lost this game, to barely sneaking that tower out and then going into overtime. We wasted a little bit of Elixir, but we kind of wanted to see what he was doing, and I kind of felt, let's play defensive again, try and build up the Elixir advantage again. I get the Bandit in the back here. His Goblin Barrels are not going to be as effective now that one of the towers is gone, so we have the advantage right now. And we're going to go ahead and Fireball the Princess. Then probably, do I throw down the other Elixir Pump? I kind of feel like I should throw down the other Elixir Pump right now. No, we're going to drop the Mega Minion on his Goblin Barrel. Again, not really good with it. I need to drop it a little bit better timed. And now, let's go ahead and drop P.E.K.K.A. in the middle here so that our Mega Knight isn't soaking the damage. Then we drop the Electro Wizard down here as well. And I kind of wanted the Electro Wizard to be soaking that Inferno Tower. Not going to be the case. Get the Mega Minion down on here in the Inferno Tower. And then this is the combo that I love. Bandit, Mega Knight. And even though a Bandit doesn't get to the tower, he does a really good play with his Fire Spirits there. We still get a ton of damage off with the Mega Knight. And here we go. Set up the P.E.K.K.A. We still have an Elixir Pump on the field. Let's back this thing up. I like throwing the Mega Knight in the middle of the base, because then it kind of like walks over and jumps onto the tower. If they don't answer it, like immediately they're in trouble. And there's his Knight dying to the P.E.K.K.A. This is the end, ladies and gentlemen. What a great game. Definitely felt like this deck struggled most against the spell bait Princess Goblin Barrel Mega Knight deck, and I was really excited to take that one out. Okay, on the flip side, we've got Jiggs here going up against this guy. We've got another spell bait deck only with an Elixir Pump, that Goblin Barrel Elixir Pump Mega Knight deck, going up against an Electro Wizard. And then we get these, Jiggs gets the minions down. I'm not playing this game. I'm just highlighting his game. And he's going to get that Elixir Pump down. Definitely feel like the Elixir Pumps were kind of key to this challenge. Unless, of course, you were playing the Spell Bait deck. So, we got 2 Elixir Pumps down. One of the nice things about having the Elixir Pump is if your opponent gets the Elixir Pump down, you can also throw the Elixir Pump down and not fall behind. If you don't have an Elixir Pump, you by necessity have to have an answer to the Elixir Pump your opponent has. Now, the deck that I run after this, the one that I got to 12 wins with, had a Fireball and Elixir Pump, I believe. So I was able... No, I'm talking crazy stuff here. Let's focus on the game right now. The Electro Wizard slowing down his P.E.K.K.A. As is his Electro Wizard. We just had a little bit more firepower there. And he throws down his Ice Spirit here. Gets a nice rush going. He's going to throw his Minion Horde down, but check it out. With the Ice Spirit hitting, the Electro Wizard takes all but one of them out, and then all he has to do is clean up the bats. And I feel like he should Elixir Pump right now. Yes. Okay, so he throws the Elixir Pump down. The opponent is going to do the same thing, I think. The competition up here at 11, 12 wins was so brutal. It was so brutal. And I didn't get to play, like, right when the challenge came out. I almost think that it might have been a little bit easier to do it right when the challenge came out because you have a lot of people using their first free game, and then everybody after that was essentially spending gems. So I was playing in a time when people, you know, there were gems on the line. They were actually going hard. Here we go. We've got... This was an interesting play here. Thankfully, the Electro Wizard's taken out those minions. The Ice Spirit jumps over the river, takes it out. The minions are going to help clean up this Goblin Barrel, but the Goblin Barrel just does so much damage. And check out the double Electro Wizard action here. Bandit's going to go flying through again underneath the Minion Horde. Minions are going to deal quite a bit of damage because they were distracted by the Bandit. He's going to zap him away, and at this point I was sitting next to him. I said, play the Elixir Pump! Don't want to waste Elixir, and he gets that Elixir Pump down on the field, and then he goes ahead and plays that was a horrible placement on the Goblin Barrel because he was able to throw his Electro Wizard down. Not that he would have known the Electro Wizard was coming, but even still, I typically throw the Mega Knight down in the back if I want to counter the Goblin Barrel, so I wouldn't recommend throwing it at the back of the tower. If anything, at the front of the tower to maybe deal more damage from a log, you know? P.E.K.K.A. coming in here. We've got our Bandit rolling in. I keep wanting to call it mine because I'm narrating, but, you know, that's okay. You guys can understand. P.E.K.K.A., this is like the push that you cannot stop. Finally gets to the tower. Even with the Mega Knight coming in here, we were able to take it. It was really funny because Jiggs saw the first Goblin Barrel, and that's also what he struggled against with this deck, and he was just like, no, I'm gonna lose. And he pulled it out. Never give up, even if you're playing against a deck that you struggle with. Push through. Okay, because I got discouraged playing with the Elixir Pump deck, I switched over to one that just totally waxed me, and it is the Goblin Barrel Rocket Princess deck with the Mega Knight. Now, we're not rocking the P.E.K.K.A., so we need to be careful when the opposing P.E.K.K.A.s come in here. But we're going to throw the Goblin Barrel just to kind of test out what he's got. He throws down his Electro Wizard. Happy that I didn't see the log there on his first push. And let's just set up this Ice Golem in the back as the Electro Wizard comes across here. I was a little scared it wasn't going to get in front of the tower, but it does. And then we definitely don't want him to get ahead of us in Elixir, so we're going to rocket the Elixir Pump before it can pump its first drip of Elixir, okay? So here he comes with Bandit. We're going to shove some goblins in the face there. He's going to zap, but that actually just kind of prevents our goblins from getting damage. It doesn't really help his Bandit at all. And then we're going to throw the Princess down. I love Princess at the Bridge because a lot of times it draws the Mega Knight, and my philosophy with this challenge was, and not mine only, but whoever played that Mega Knight first tended to have a disadvantage because now, look, we've got our Mega Knight coming over the river. It's going to tank for whatever we choose to throw, and with Goblin Barrel decks, man, it was just insane. If they didn't have a counter to the Goblin Barrel, like a log. They just lost their tower, and that tower's down to 586. When you're at that almost 12 wins, you like to see that you have an advantage. We definitely don't want to get ahead of the ball game here. You can see me checking my spell damage here. So we were pretty close to having that tower within rocket arrow range. Wasn't quite there. It was like 3 off, so we chose to throw our princess down. He gets his bandit down, we counter, and now his tower's within rocket range. So I'm just sitting there going, man, I could play defense all day. We're just going to kind of sit back here and play defense. He's going to throw, I believe he throws his P.E.K.K.A. down here, which kind of shows me we feel like we can be defensive all day, but once he gets the P.E.K.K.A. down, we throw our Mega Minion on the other side. Check out this play. So he's got the bandit. I'm going to get the Ice Golem going here. Then we're going to throw our princess down. Then we're going to throw our Goblin Gang down, I believe. Try and get rid of the Electro Wizard so we also get our bats going over here. And that thing just eats through, it just eats through our Mega Knight over on the other side. So what we're going to do is pull both of the P.E.K.K.A.s into the middle. We cycle back around to our Ice Golem. And then the Mega Knight on the half-health P.E.K.K.A.s is a different story. And we actually distract it. Without his Mega Knight on the field, he doesn't have that splash damage. And look at this. Oh, it's so powerful. I'm going to jump over. We're going to catch the bandit there. I had muted at this point, so I didn't see all the wows going out. What a great little BM rocket. Kind of regret that now, looking back at it. GG. Might not be too exciting watching this challenge after the fact, but it was a little bit of a packed weekend. I definitely am sorry that I haven't been getting videos up quite as regularly, but I wanted to highlight some of that gameplay because I thought it was super tight, and I really enjoyed winning for sure after throwing hours of time into grinding this challenge. Definitely looking forward to playing some new decks. Amon, stay tuned. We've got a spawner Mega Knight deck coming tomorrow. And, yeah, I think it's going to be really, really fun to see his mechanic working with other deck types in the game. Thanks so much for stopping in for this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Definitely look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Remember, wherever you are in your day, make it awesome. I will see you later.